On this edition of the news, rumours of 7 new listed retro collection figures with code names. First images of the gaming great Purge Trooper with this Electrostaff thing. Glam shots of Hondo Ohnaka's new Black Series Galaxy's Edge figure. We've got an in-hand look at the 332nd AHSOKA'S clone trooper. More new products on the way to the USA. We'll have a look at some new Funko Pops and a cool custom. All this and more coming up. Welcome to Usualmike Television. This is an early edition of Usualmike Television news. I put this up a little bit earlier for all of you fans out there because I'm going to appear on the Blue Harvest live stream. The regular time my videos normally drop is the same time as the Hasbro Pulse live stream, so this is up a little bit early so you guys can enjoy. At the moment, at this point, haven't seen the live stream, may have already happened and you're watching this later on and you'll know if I'm right or not about the HasLab. But let's start off today with my favorite right up the top here. As you know, I love the retro collection. I think it is fantastic, and any news of it I get involved in because, as you know, next year there's another set of 7 on the way. Much the same, it will be 6 figures and then they'll do one exclusively in a board game I should say. First one we had Tarkin, then we had the Luke Snowspeeder. What's next year's? Well, obviously we're going to run through the code names and I'll give you my ideas and tell you what others are saying about this as well. So the first one I want to tell you about is the board game. I think it's going to be Slave Leia. Ooh, that's what I think. It's an unmade figure. Never had it back in the Kenner days, and hopefully we'll see a Slave Leia with a Pit of Sarlacc, I think is the game board, but it was a Parker Brothers game board. Maybe they've got the rights to it, I don't know yet, but sounds interesting. The code names are as follows. Let's put them up on the screen there. Shale, Marble, Limestone, Pumice, Obsidian, Granite, and Slate. Well, they're all rocks. As you know, they've grouped in a lot of the vintage collection names doing the same sort of thing, you know, the Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, all that sort of thing. They're all the same sort of thing. All rocks. So let's check out the Junkman. He had some intel about this of what they might be.
But there are some interesting things they do have planned or, again, talking about. But let's look at the Return of the Jedi wave and what they have, at least on the drawing board at this time, of what figures they will make. First up, we have Luke Skywalker in Jedi Knight outfit. The other, Han Solo in his Endor trench coat. The other Endor figure could be Princess Leia. And the other figure found on Endor could be Wicket. And we have 2 more which can be seen in Jabba's palace. One would be Gamorrean Guard, and the other, Lando in his guard outfit. Now that's the 6 figures that's being talked about the most. That seems the most likely, but he said there is others that they're considering. One they would really love to see released is the Emperor, of course on the Return of the Jedi card, and a Biker Scout. And maybe even one of the aliens from Jabba's palace. They said they've gone back and forth about what alien from Jabba's palace would probably be the best for fans.
So he said the Luke Jedi Knight, the Han Solo Endor, the Princess Leia Endor, Gamorrean Guard, that could be an interesting one, Lando Skiff Disguise, and the other ones you'd like to see is the Emperor or the Biker Scout or an alien from the Jabba's palace. It will get old if they do Han, Luke and Leia again, and in this case another Lando. We already got a Lando in Wave 2. If we find out some more information about which ones are definitely coming, it's kind of easy to guess, but they try and put out the main base of figures and have to put out the characters we all know for the casual fan. But we'll keep an eye on this. These don't come out until next May, so a long time till then, but it's always exciting to have any new retro collection news. Let's move on. Let's have a look at the first images of the Purge Trooper. This is called the Electrostaff Purge Trooper in the Gaming Greats line. It should be coming out around about October. This is probably going to coincide with the Jango Fett, which we also know about. Gaming Greats figures are sticking to their same style of box with the coloured spine and the same shape. They're not moving on to the Black Series stuff with the wedge. That's not happening with Gaming Greats. Looks like they're staying with the same ones. The purple Pops, it looks lovely. It is much more exciting to look at this figure than it was the Jedi Fallen Order game. This kind of was supposed to be with it, and then it wasn't, and then it's on its own. Anyway, this one looks much better. Get yourself this one if that's the Purge Trooper you're after. The next image is Hondo Ohnaka's beautiful looking glam shots. We have seen this action figure already in hand shots. We have never seen the glam image, very nice. And we also had Wendy showing it off in a video. And you guys noticed. Of course you did. Hondo Ohnaka. Very cool. Should be available in Target stores in the US on the 30th of August. Next up, Stormtrooper 73, one of my subscribers, tipped me off on about a video which is Jimpy Zao. Jimpy? Anyway, his name's going to be on the screen. Does toy hunt videos. Did a toy hunt, mostly concentrates on Transformers and Marvel and whatnot. And obviously, when you're in the toy section, you have a look at Star Wars. And have a look at this footage, and I'll let you in on what he missed.
These are newer. I swear I'm gonna buy Wolfie one day. I might just buy him today.
There was 3 vintage figures on the shelf. Grabs the Commando Wolf, very cool, but totally disregarded the Luke Stormtrooper with a packed-in Rey. And then behind that is a Commando Wolf with a Han Solo packed in. This is odd. Is this 2 factory errors, or is this someone really being scummy and just flipping the figures, taking them back? It's just unbelievable to think that. Anyway, very interesting find. Very newsworthy. That's quite interesting. If they are an actual mistake and the factory packed them like that, what the hell's going on? Alright, this is hot off the press. As Yakface has reported, there is 2 new $30 figures on the way with code names of Vermont and Eastwood. At first I thought these were the 2 deluxe figures that were rumored, but he has listed it on yakface.com separately, so they may be 2 different things. There's a couple more deluxe figures, as we've reported on, that are coming. One of them, I believe, is Mandalorian related, but I cannot confirm or deny. Take that with a grain of salt. But these new figures, Vermont and Eastwood, $30. $30. What are these? Hello, Usual Mike here. In an update on this story with these 2 figures, thanks to yakface.com's Instagram page. These are known as Celebrate the Saga Jedi Vermont and Celebrate the Saga Sith Eastwood. So you get a good guy and a bad guy, and he says it sounds like these are 3.75 inch figure multi-packs. Is that the return of 5 POA? Who knows? More on this as we find out. Let's talk about Funko. Coming up is the Virtual Con, which would have been the Star Wars convention this year, but it's been cancelled. So here's some pops that are on the way. Very nice. Luke Starkiller, Chewie, concept prototype Boba Fett and Vader. Very nice. There's also a listing here that has the Amazon exclusive Dagobah X-Wing and, believe it or not, a 10-inch Stormy. Unreal. The 10-inch pops, they're starting to become very popular because people want these giant things. Usual Mike back again with some more information via yakface.com regarding 2 figures, the Clone Wars Mandalorian figure and the Commander Pyre, which is going to be the Galaxy's Edge figure. They are en route to the US of A. One's a Walmart exclusive and the other is a Target exclusive. Both are 6-inch and they will be turning up in stores very, very soon. I'd also like to take this opportunity to tell you about the 332nd AHSOKA'S Clone Trooper, which has been found. These are in-hand shots. Someone has it already. It's not available at Walmart yet, but that's where it's exclusive to. But someone has these fine pictures for us, including the helmet with the head unpainted underneath the helmet. Last bit of news is my friend Star Wars Vintage Customs changed his name to Wade's Customs because it was a little bit of a long name. I suppose he's shorten it down. the Stormtrooper that comes with the carbon freezing chamber looks like this. And now he has created the card back, custom, one of one in the world, looks like this. Very cool. He's not buying a play set to get that figure, he already has it. It's the same guy who created me on this card back. Ooh, too much glare. Yeah, that's Wade's Customs. Follow him on Instagram. Awesome. And that'll do it today. Enjoy the Hasbro Pulse live stream if you're going to watch it around the world. Here in Australia, for you Aussies, it's at midnight. In the UK, I think it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. US time might be 10 in the morning, Eastern time. If I'm wrong about those times, I apologize. It's all good. We may find out what the HasLab is, we may not. We may find out that some of these things I've talked about are going to be revealed. Hopefully it's a bumper episode. It only goes for 30 minutes and we'll do a video breaking down all the stuff that they've revealed later on, of course, in the news. Thank you everyone for watching. My affiliate is Amazon. You can go into the description, click down below, buy yourself something nice, and a little bit helps out the channel. Also, I have a merch store, Redbubble. Go and buy yourself something from Redbubble, and a little bit helps out the channel, so thank you very much. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter at Usualmike30 or on Instagram at Usualmike Television. Or if you want to send some fan mail, PO Box 957, Lismore, New South Wales 248, Australia. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe, tap the little bell for notifications, slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. All the best.